Good morning, collectors. It's Julian from MIDI Cosmos. I'm back for a new week of what's new in stock at the store. Um, I have books here, and I've got books down there. It's just kind of well, it's kind of full, so there's like sort of concentrated, and they're doubles. Anyways, let's go through what we have in stock currently. I guess I'll start with here. A bunch of these are actually like books that we haven't had in stock since release. So Injustice 2 Omnibus, Wonder Woman by Greg Rucka, the Superman, Finest, DC Finest, Kryptonite Nevermore, and Invincible Iron Man, Rings to Rule the World. These are all now in stock. Finally, this released this week, and my replacements arrived before the end of the week. Hooray! So Fantastic Four Omnibus DM cover, the volume 6, right? Should be volume 6. Yeah, volume 6. And then we've got G.I. Joe, Real American Hero. No, sorry, not Real American. G.I. Joe. Josh Williamson's G.I. Joe. Book 1, the DM cover for Cobra Commander. And then the Duke cover, the vast majority of Duke covers were damaged upon arrival. I am fairly sure they wasn't damaged in transit. I'm fairly sure they were damaged, pre-damaged when these were shipped. They're little dings in corners. They are available on the website. I can show you them. The damaged copies, they did was able to claim them, and we were able to keep them. So we should have good copies in. So this is what it looks like. Basically, the vast majority has this kind of damage to them, and we priced them. We're starting a new trend. We'll see what happens. We're pricing them significantly cheaper at U.S. cover price, so they're $49.99 instead of $69.99. And you can, yes, as usual, you can get your 25% discount if you order for $99 or more. So that's for those. Okay, mangas, I guess, sure. Working for God in the Godless World. We've got Volume 1 and 2 because I ordered Volume 3 and I didn't know about this series, so I picked it up. Fable 8 Omnibus. Honestly, I'm not sure why I have an extra because it's Volume 8 of the series, and I don't have 1 through 7. Maybe I just tell myself maybe this is a popular series and people will be looking for a new volume. I don't know. Girl Crush. This Viz on my Facebook feed, I've been getting a lot of commercials for Girl Crush. So I was like, I should order this. And turns out I already had. So I already have, I think Girl Crush 2 is up on June solicitations up right now. The Otaku Love Connection just seems a little quick little book. Dead Rock. This is part of the summer reading lists from Penguin Random House. It's one of their manga selections this month. They also have the Apothecary Diaries, which Allison, our inventory manager and social media manager, and the employee manager at this point, is been watching and she thinks is great. So we ordered 1, 2, 3 of that series. Isak, omnibus format. This also seems very interesting. Is basically as it mentions, Vinland Saga and Shogun mixed together as one omnibus form, and then Minecraft the manga 2. I honestly don't know if I have Minecraft 1 left. I should check that because hard to sell Minecraft 2 if you don't have Minecraft 1. Okay, this came out a couple of weeks ago. I finally have spare copies. It's James Bond 007, Your Cold, Cold Heart. This is the Garth Ennis run on James Bond from Dynamite. It's 25 USD, but since there's no Canadian price for Dynamite books through Diamond, it's basically just my exchange rate, so it's fairly expensive. $38.99 before your 25% discount versus many other brands. It's really the best I can do, especially when I don't get much from Diamond. And Dynamite is not shipping much from to Diamond anyways, if you look up the internet. Strange Academy. I finally have it in stock. So the DM from Scotty Young and the Humberto Ramos cover is the main. So I had 2 damages, and so I was able to fulfill all my orders in theory, and then we lost the book. We physically lost a copy of the main cover. We have no idea where it is. So it's very frustrating. Maybe it'll pop up later down the road, but we physically cannot find the main copy. So I have 1 spare right now, but it's widely available. The DM covers are all here from Scotty Young. I honestly do not know if the book is sold out on the DM cover is sold out. Annihilation and Modern Era Epic Collection, the very first Modern Era Epic event book. So Annihilation. So if you missed out on getting the Omni, the Modern Era Epic Collection is in stock. Alien Galaxy of Nightmares. This is basically a complete series of the very first volumes that Marvel had when they started getting Aliens. So Alien 2021, 2022 series from Phil Kennedy Johnson. So yeah, it's 18 issues, 19 issues, and one for 56.25. Honestly, I'm impressed, Marvel. This is a modern book for 18, 19 issues for like 50, $60. Amazing. The last session. This is from Maverick Press. This is a D&D session. It's an old group of friends who have been playing D&D for... They've been playing D&D for years together, or role-playing game for years, and they're getting back together to start up an old campaign, and one of the players' girlfriends has never RPG'd before, and she wants to join in, and... this is their adventures playing an RPG campaign. So Roxanne was really a fan of this series in this comic book format, and this is kind of like a pocket format trade paperback, honestly. Catwoman, Vengeance and Vindication. Same thing. We had too many damages upon receipt, and then waiting for replacements. So this was my copy, and I put it back on the shelves until release, until we get more copies. So yeah, there are certain titles now that I've just over-ordered for the future, so we should avoid having none for release. And then these are probably the last two books that we'll see from this series in a long time. Looney Tunes, trade paperback, and Batman Scooby-Doo miniseries is volume 6, so it's season 3, volume 2. Both of these books, Scooby-Doo's and Looney Tunes, have stopped being solicited. They were not canceled. Nothing's been announced. These were the final 299 books from DC. They just disappeared from their shelves. It's very sad. I'm sure I can pick up some back issues here and there, but it's kind of sad. So I'm going to try to stock up on trade paperbacks for a store for kids. Especially Batman Scooby-Doo. That's really popular, Batman Scooby-Doo. Even a lot of my Batman pulls in store really enjoyed that series. A lot of nostalgia there. So that's it. That's all the stuff that I have in store right now. The next week's material, as of the time of filming, I'm filming this on Friday because I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be here on Saturday, has not arrived yet. It's a massive amount of books that are coming next week. I wouldn't be surprised if pallet actually shows up, but if not, then UPS has got like 40 boxes for me to empty, and that's between graphic novels and comic books. It is a massive week of PRH comic books next week, and I really don't know why. I realize that Marvel is doing something special for next Wednesday because it's 616. It's June 16th, so they're doing a 616 day, and I know there's a special package coming in. I don't know what it is. I've seen other stores, like specifically Capcan, who's shown their palette and of all their stuff. So I don't know what's happening for next weekend. It's at the time of filming. I have no idea, but I kind of can't wait to crack the things up when they arrive this afternoon. So yeah, again, no idea what's on FOC. I can tell you that the Viz mangas that were for the June solicits were actually already on FOC last Friday. How Viz functions, they don't have an FOC date. I just put whatever date, and so I pushed them back, but I know pushing them back, and I did for 1 week, will delay me actually getting for a release date. So some of them have like a 3-week window. I can't guarantee getting them for on time. I hope so. I just have no idea. So please visit, if you're a manga buyer, please visit our catalog for this week for books that are on FOC. To pick them up, order them at ASAP. I would really appreciate it, so you can get your manga ASAP. I can guarantee that the Viz manga will disappear on Monday. It's gone. Whatever is I'm stocking up on, I'll stock up on. The series that we are currently supporting. I have no idea what it is. But I know some of you have been picking up, you've been buying from us instead of buying from Amazon because we didn't support it. You should have asked me, honestly, but I should have mentioned it. I don't know. So anyways, so feel free to check our FOC. There's a link as usual. Link for the new release manga, link for the new release graphic novels. As always, if you order graphic novels worth at least $99 or more of Canadian cover price, you will get 25% off on the in-stock books or backorder books. Anything that's pre-FOC is 25% off or 20% for manga. Why manga is less? Because our discount is smaller for manga. For not all brands, actually I'm kind of surprised because in no entries, like, how are these guys are graphic novels? Well, they just already give us the same discount. So I appreciate that. But a lot of these, not all the brands, but some of these brands have smaller discounts. Some are the same. So, but I know I want to cause confusion which one's 20, which one's 25. So it's just easier, just put 20%, to be honest. And I don't see Amazon doing more than 20% on mangas, to be honest. So, point me if you see also a 40% manga. I'm kind of curious, to be honest. So that's our pre-FOC. It's pre-discounted, and we have rewards points. I've mentioned for years now. If you for every dollar spent, it's 1 point, and that's your at post-discounted pre-tax. The taxes don't count towards points. Anyways, it shouldn't. But if you pay for shipping, that's the money you're giving the company. Even though I take the money and give it to Canada Post, but it'll count as points. So you can use every dollar spent is 1 point. 100 points is worth $10 in graphic novel discounts. At the end of the month, June 30th, the 1,000 point for $100 discount is disappearing. All existing codes still work. So if you really need to use $100 on a 3-book order instead of using $250 and split your orders between 2 books, it's the same, guys, but you can do what you want. Anyways, existing codes will still function, but just you won't be able to generate new codes in the future. And actually, it's kind of funny. I've seen a lot of people generating $100 discount codes, and I guess it's honestly, guys, it's the same. $250 on for, and you split the books on 2 separate orders. It's the same thing. It'll come up to the same thing for you guys. It is just easier to manage for the people who are using. The real reason is for the one person who is discounting $120 book to $20 and then expecting it to create the free shipping because he technically spent $120, right? But that was the problem. It's just like, now I've got this $120 book. You currently have, like, I don't know, 180 in your hold, and your next book's in a month and a half from now. We're holding that for a month and a half. So it's very difficult, especially with a lot of push dates. And you guys have asked me, well, is this coming out on time? And it's like, well, it was, and now it's been pushed back again. A lot of books have been pushed back to July. So that first week of July is going to be freaking hectic. Questions, comments, feel free to ask me an email at info@BD It's social media at BD Cosmos. So it's BD Cosmos Laval for our Facebook page. I don't know what the link is for Instagram. Probably just BD Cosmos, to be honest. Maybe it's BD Cosmos Laval. I don't remember. We've hired someone new. We've hired someone new to take over both social media and our customer service. She starts next week. We'll see how it works. Her first month will not be answering emails. She'll be learning about the store, and we'll see how that works out. Maybe it won't pan out. The last person we hired did not pan out, and we're just hope that it's someone that we can count on, and we'll respond the way that you guys want to be responded to. So this person is a francophone, but her English is impeccable, to be honest. So I'm kind of excited for that. I want to see how it works out. But if it doesn't, it doesn't, and we'll move on. We'll see someone else. It is what it is. But I know some of you have been waiting for it. It's been longer to get responses because I'm the only person responding, and I'm the guy who's buying all this stuff. I'm the one who's purchasing orders for all these, and then as they come in, I'm the one who's claiming all these graphic novels. Allison checks invoices on release week. I just take care of everything else during the week for all restocks. It's a pain in the ass. But it is my job, and it's what I plan to do. Okay, that's it for me. We'll be back next week for more collected editions. I really appreciate your time and watching. If you have comments and questions, feel free to ask me directly. I'm happy to help, but I can't respond to Facebook messages so much directed to me. I can try, but if it's a question about the store, please message the store, because sometimes it is mostly me. Roxanne is capable of answering all, and I will transfer stuff to her. So it's very helpful if it's a store question to email the store or message the store directly. And it also helps us to track that information. If you message me directly, it's a store question. I no one else can track this. It's on my personal feed, right? So if no one else has access to my personal stuff. So that if you're wondering what's happening, that's it. But other people like, hey, what's happening? They're asking the store. That's just me being delayed or Roxanne being delayed. We're kind of caught up, to be honest. So we're going to see next week. I don't know. It's a massive invoice. Let's see how bad it was going to be. Anyways, I'm so sorry. That's enough rambling. Thank you so much. Bye for now.